Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. As-salatu wa-salamu ala Rasulullah. Welcome back, guys, to PureZawaj podcast. Um, this is your Mehzban, Adele, Mr. Adele. Last in the comments, you guys mentioned once we put up the podcast of Mr. Nazir, the CEO of PureZawaj. You want to know about the process of the verification of the people that come through to us that go into the database. So today, I'm lucky enough to have Mr. Nazir again. Hi, Mr. Nazir. Hello. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum, Adil Sam. Hope you're well.
Walaikum assalam. Alhamdulillah. I'm good. I'm just a bit cold today,
Okay.
but it's okay.
Thank you very much for the information again.
I like to give my information. I just needed to tell you that I wasn't meant to be born in this country. I don't think. Alhamdulillah for everything.
You're warm-blooded.
It's just I need a warmer climate. It's just this is not conducive to my
Of course.
mezaj.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's fine.
Right. One of the things that the listeners kept asking about is the processes about when people come through to how are they verified? What measures do you normally take to verify these people? So, did you want to just shed some light on this?
Okay. As far as the verification process is concerned, the steps, they're more or less pretty much self-explanatory on the internet site.
Okay.
You could go onto our internet site, read all through the process of how they're done. Let's tell you about what work we do behind the scenes to enable that. So let's just say someone walks through the door tomorrow looking for a potential partner. What we'll do is obviously we'll have a chat with them, just a quick chat, cursory chat. We'll also ask for their ID before they register, so we could verify who they are, address and ID. Once that's done, then all we'll do is they'll be on the database, which they tend to fill in themselves.
You were telling me about coaching some of these youngsters who, because one of the things I suppose I've seen on the site as well, that they're not very good at writing the bios. Some of them are very good, and you have to be articulate because,
of course,
I suppose on the database, once you look into the database, the first thing you see is the bio because there's no pictures. So we take the pictures come later. It's about who the person is. We're trying to showcase the person first, so the bio is very important. I have to tell them that who they are, what they want in life, what are their ambitions, what are their fears, what are their hopes, the whole thing about them, and then what are they looking for?
Yes,
because I saw that. So yeah,
let's not forget you're going to get a varied amount of people walking through that door. All have different ideas, different personalities. So for us guys, how do we now get those guys enabled to find a partner? That's what we're here for. So some of them, you're right, some of them will require advice. And that's something as elder people ourselves, as more wiser people, if you like.
I'm not sure about wise.
Well,
elder,
I use the term loosely. But for us guys, if we could help out in terms of actually what to look for in a partner, just generally our Islamic values, our thought processes, because at the moment majority of people do. The truth of it is, to come out, especially the youngsters, they tend to have this Instagram mindset, and that in marriage terms, it's fine. It works for Instagram, doesn't work in real life. So we got to get that first out of the way. For us guys now, anybody walks through the door, we will take time. Remember, all this is admin. Admin takes time, so it takes a lot of our time, but we're happy to do that because it is sadaqah for us, and there's nothing better than that. So for us guys, what we'll do is we'll verify each one. We'll have a chat with each person. So like I said, the sisters walk through the door. You have our sisters here. They're going to have a chat with them, ask them if there's anything they need, anything they don't understand. The office is always open for you. Come in. In fact, ask us questions. Say, what's happening? I'm like, where do we stand at the moment? I'm struggling with this. I'm doing that. Is this right? Is that wrong? By all means, come in, have a chat with us. Same goes for the guys.
Yeah.
We're here, we're approachable, and we are ready for whatever support you guys need.
Absolutely. I suppose that's what sets you aside, because you're not really a business who's just trying to get big numbers and big numbers and big numbers. It's more about getting people in, getting them ready, getting their mindset ready, and actually getting them married off, and inshallah have a long life together, Islamic life, have beautiful children, and let the ummah continue.
Inshallah, make good, productive family units.
Absolutely.
That's the way it should be. So for me, like another thing also, if we help someone today, Allah will automatically help us tomorrow.
Absolutely.
You only should have that mindset. So for us guys, you have that caring attitude. Just be honest. That's our company. That's just literally what you see is what you're going to get. There's nothing untowards here. We're not here for money.
The thing that you were saying, Mr. Zahir, was that this is a non-profit.
Yes.
And some people will ask, so what's the money that's being charged?
Right.
I mean, it's not a lot of money, but then it might be a lot of money for some people.
Of course.
Why is that being charged? Where's that being spent?
Okay, as far as that money is concerned, when you have a meeting, that's the only, at that point, we just charge that minimal amount of money. That is more or less is going to be just for the teas, coffees, just for that day, whatever the costs are, and they are minimal. For us guys, the amount of hours we put in, if we started charging for that, the truth of it is, it would be a higher fee, a much higher fee. We don't charge any of that stuff, office spaces or anything that this is just for that day, just to sustain. That's all we're doing. It's long term.
The running costs.
That's it. Just very minimal running costs, just for that day sustainability. Only reason why we say that is so we can run this. It's more or less for us guys now. It's for the rest of our life. This is now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna inshallah try to build it up. So we will inshallah try to build this company up from the bottom of our hearts, honestly. And anybody who walks through that door, they will be our sons and daughters. And that's the kind of inshallah ethos we have. And once we have a true heart, I think Allah will make it successful.
Ameen, ameen. Right, guys, that was Mr. Zahir. And it was, thank you, Mr. Zahir, for giving us the 5 minutes.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And let us know what you think. Any other questions you have, and I will try to get another 5 minutes with him for maybe next week sometime. So any questions, any comments, comment down below and let us know, and we shall see you soon. Khuda Hafiz.